So, first off, I'd like to just begin by apologizing to all of you. I don't have a job right now still. I'll tell you about that in a second. I should be working more for you guys, considering that you guys are the only way that I'm making money at the moment. But I have this odd psychology. I don't like reality unless reality is pleasing to me. Reality hasn't been pleasing to me for a very long time. Now, I'm not going to just pretend like reality is whatever I want it to be. So I'm not that silly. But what I do is I escape reality in little ways. So I've just been playing video games for the whole fucking weekend. I went through Resident Evil 2, the remake, once in a portion. I went through Alice Madness Returns. I finished that game finally. I started playing Recore, and I've been playing Destiny and keeping up with that shit throughout. So I've just been not here. And I've been not here to the point where, like, I just haven't been doing anything but playing video games for days now. Like, as I was thinking about kind of my rat-a-tat for this video, I was like, oh shit, I haven't even taken a pill in days. So I went and took my pill. But it's what I do. Like, that's what I do when I have absolutely no structure in my life. I wake up, play video games, and then at some point I go, man, I need to eat. And then I check the time and I go, fuck me, it's midnight already. And then I eat real quick and then I go to bed. And then I wake up the next morning and I go, alright, I'm going to play some video games. And then I'm going to do some work and stuff. And then I look at the clock when I think it's time to eat and it's midnight again. It's just, I don't know. I just sit and I zone into fucking that and I don't think of anything else. So, I'm sorry that I haven't been producing in a while. That's my bad. And I haven't even looked at my phone. Like, I looked at my phone today. I've got messages from everybody, and I'm like, and the fucking Discord I've got like 8 different fucking notifications because every channel in Discord has got something new in it that I haven't looked at. So I'm really sorry, guys. I wanna apologize for that. I'm really sorry. That's fucking. I have no structure in my life. But I went and took my P test. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday I went and took my P test. And they said 3 to 5 business days, that will be figured out, and then they'll know what my results are. So, hopefully, tomorrow, maybe Wednesday at most, I'll be getting some sort of something from, hopefully, my new job. And, yeah. And you know, then I'll have a job again. And then I'll be working again, so I'll have structure in my life again. So then I can go back to fucking being a responsible person instead of playing video games to the point where I don't even fucking pay attention to the time anymore. And I just drift through life in different worlds. I can't do that anymore. So, yeah, hopefully things will go back to normal very soon. But I'm sorry that I've been so irresponsible lately. I told you guys that I was going to be better with that, and then I quit my job, and fucking here I am. My bad. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me. I guess just to actually give you some sort of something, I'll do a quick review on Resident Evil 2 Remake. Sure.
What the hell is that? I don't know what the hell that is. What in the hell is that?
Everybody know that's Big Dick B.
I would not mess with that thing. Don't put your lips on it.
It's the Resident Evil 2 remake. It's like the first version, but way different. But not so different as to be completely different, but different. Good different. Very good different. I really, really enjoyed the new Resident Evil 2 remake. If you've been thinking about getting it, but don't want to just play Resident Evil 2 again, it's worth it. Like, it was on it's on sale right now for the Black Friday sale. I don't know if it's still on sale. It was on sale for the Black Friday sale. Like, the whole package of Resident Evil 2 and 3, the remakes, was like 20, 30 bucks, something like that. So I was like, ah, fuck it. I ain't got a job. Why not buy more video games? So, yeah. I fucking played it. It was really good. It was really, really good. Like, all of the janky stuff from, you know, the first version of it. Like, when you fight the giant crocodile and you just run through the hallway and then you go up to a propane tank that's just standing against the wall and, like, you click on it and it just falls over. And then, like, you run away from it and then the croc, like, jankily picks it up in its mouth and just kind of holds it there. Like, they got rid of all that stuff. They made all, like, the whole fucking thing pretty much is very new. Like, there's a whole lot of new pathing in it and stuff like that. A whole lot of different shit to do. Some sections are entirely redone. Like, they're entirely redone to the point where it's barely recognizable as being a part of the old game. But it's so awesome. Like, the way they did it, they just modernized it. Like, they just made it more realistic, man. Like, it was just, it's so much better done. So much better done. It's way better done. Like, for the time, shit, we're talking what? Mid-90s? When Resident Evil 2 came out? Mid to late 90s? 96, 97, something like that. Like, back then, there was really only so much that could be done with video games. And, like, really going out there with your imagination of how we would like to make this happen, there's a lot of gaps there just because of the capabilities of programming back then. But now it's like, with this remake, I don't know. I mean, I haven't heard any interviews on the guy that made it. You know, I haven't heard him say this, but I could totally believe the line of the usual line of, "This is the way I wanted it to look. I just didn't have the ability to do it back then because I didn't have the technology for it back then." I could totally believe that. Like, the whole game just flows so much better as this version than it does, you know, in the old PlayStation 2 version, right? PlayStation 2? Was it PlayStation? Fuck me, it was PlayStation 1. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, PlayStation 1. It flows a lot better than the old PlayStation 1 version. So, yeah, I highly recommend it. If you get it, cool. If you've already played it, tell me what you thought. Tell me if you thought different than I did. Tell me what parts you liked the most. I would say that going through the police station, still every bit as fucking annoying as going through the police station has always been. Going through the lab is not as annoying as going through the lab used to be. It's actually way fucking cooler. Like, the lab, like all of the high techie tech areas, they're the ones that needed the most work, and they're the ones that got the most work. So they're the one, those are the areas that look the most different. Like, the lab areas are fucking sweet looking now. And fighting the bosses is very cool. You know, that's the standard bosses from the game, but they look way different now. Nemesis looks awesome. I don't know, man. Like, the way that they just kind of did things in this game, like going through the fucking kennel at the police station, very different, very cool. Pretty much all of the cutscenes from the old game are totally different now. they've all been changed in one little way or another just because, hey, we've got the technology to do this now. Let's fucking make it cool. And man, they did. They took that old game and they said, we're going to sell this pig because you can't put lipstick on a pig and have it be good. So we're going to sell the pig and we're going to get us a nice fluffy chinchilla. And we'll put lipstick on that and it'll be adorable. And it worked. It was great. So I would give it 4 fluffy chinchillas with lipstick. That's my rating. 4 out of 5. Because it wasn't perfect. Like, it wasn't perfect. The biggest problem for me was, like zombies. You have to, unless you can blow their head open somehow, which only certain guns can really do that in certain ways. For the most part, it's RNG. I mean, there's ways that you can work the RNG more into your favor, higher caliber guns and shit like that, being closer when you shoot them. Stuff like that works, but like, zombies are a pain in the ass to put down and keep down. They don't want to stay down. And when you shoot a zombie 5 times in the fucking head and it goes down, you kind of expect, well, I've shot it 5 times in the head. Realistically, there ain't much fucking head left after that. And then when you walk by it, and it grabs you, and you're like, what the fuck? And then you gotta shoot it another 3 times in the head to put it down for good. And shit gets fucking obnoxious real fast. So, like, and then there's other zombies where it's like when you get the flamethrower and you're going through the plant zombie area. Yeah, exactly. So, like, the difficulty spikes. But like it's most difficult right at the beginning where you've got your least amount of resources to be blowing into fucking zombies. Like, and when you have to fight Nemesis and shit like that, like so many of the bosses and monsters in it, like, I guess they just expect you to run away from most of it. Like, they just kind of expect you to run away from most of it, I guess. Because, man, I went into that game with, like, 3 bullets. I left that game, I think, with 1 left. Actually, I had 2 rounds with the rocket launcher that you find at the end, and you get 4 rounds with total. I still had to use 2 of them to get to the end of the game. Right? I left that game with 2 rockets. That was all the ammo I had. Because everything just sucks up your ammo. Like, everything is just an ammo drain in that game. You're just not supposed to have any ammo, or you really just gotta pick and choose what it is you want to fight, because you ain't killing everything anymore. It ain't like the old days when you could take all the zombies out. That shit ain't. You can't save Raccoon City, motherfucker. The shit's, you're gonna have to leave it overrun. So, yeah, I don't know, like difficulty spikes. You know, it's really, 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 really tough in the beginning, and then it kind of lulls down and not really all that tough at all, and then they throw in Nemesis and it goes way through the roof, and then it's not all that tough anymore when you kind of get away from him, and then there's this room where it's like, and then this room. So, yeah, the difficulty, it's just way too fucking up and down. But other than that, thought it was a great game. So, 4 chinchillas with lipstick. How adorable. That's my rating. 4 out of 5. Check it out. Resident Evil 2, the remake. There you go.